Welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Um, you haven't noticed my person is a fairly higher level than where I last left off. I've been doing a couple side quests. This here is part 6. You go watch and be Skylight. Hopefully you are keeping your mind in the clouds, enjoying your day, and away from all the negativity.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you have for sale?
See your wares.
What are we in the market for today?
Okay, he sells that stuff.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. Revelio.
For my troubles of having to walk all the way up here and nothing be up there. I see how this guy's trophies. I don't know if their trophies worth anything. Alright, the reason we came over here is because I want to track Sebastian's quest. The reason I came over here.
What are you up to now?
Hello.
Revelio.
I think there's something in here. What level?
Hello, Hamora.
Oh, nice. Sebastian, my good fellow. Good day. And how are you?
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there, Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot
I like
livelier,
Sebastian.
with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
He is,
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Oh, I've already robbed this place.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that
Well,
reality,
thanks for
the
the
better.
optimism.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Oh, you're
Poor
good.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my
Oh.
last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I don't like his attitude. I don't like his attitude at all.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Well, let's see what she
Are you
says.
all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Okay. Oh. I got an idea. Why don't I just go over there to the
Why would
Rockwood
he not listen to me?
Castle?
She's my sister.
Just kill
How
that
are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Huh, interesting.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Gotta get some tissue, but those is running.
Expected to dig through this rubble. Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be the only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. I don't have time for this. Here's playing tricks. Let's get it. I'll bury you.
Hold up. Oh.
Protego! Confringo!
What's a sound?
Leviosa! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
Hello.
Protego! Stupefy!
Won't get away with that.
Leviosa! Descendo!
Why he's coming back this way?
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I will make you pay.
Okay. I'm gonna play that.
Get accustomed. I'm a goblin, not a toy.
Bindo!
Some of it's taken around. When are you going to give up?
Leviosa! Confringo!
What an unfortunate disappointment. You don't know who you're playing with.
Expelliarmus!
You are but fucking
How about some ancient man? Like that. Come on, man. Take it.
You've made your last mistake.
Okay. What a fight.
I was right not to be worried about Why spread this out longer than necessary?
Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Confringo! Leviosa! Descendo!
How nice of you to stop by. Real magistrates once
Okay.
Confringo! Leviosa!
worry about.
Ringo!
There you are.
Oh,
Rather
God, damn it, they went
unwise
for the-
coming
yeah,
back
yeah,
this
they
way.
got-
Stop it!
Expelliarmus!
Far from home.
Let's go.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to...
Oh, the fighting is so good. I need to get rid of stuff. What? I only have 6 units. So what is full? Okay. Hold on. Isn't there a reparo?
Reparo.
Oh, I didn't need to.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer
Ah,
look
so
at
maybe
the
I
house
can
itself.
blow it up. There's a bunch of other stuff up here too.
This well looks familiar.
Revelio.
Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I jump over it? No, I can't.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
This dude's gonna turn into, what's his name? The guy up, CSI. He says, this pile of rocks is, loading. No. That didn't do it. Can I blow it up? Yes, I can.
Huh. A stairwell? Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Down here.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos.
What to say? Grief is palpable. The one who survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. I saw a man, much like my father. I had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
And I look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Oh.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Oh, well, we enter into the place that a buddy showed me before. I think I actually got this on stream.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Oh, good day, sir.
Revelio.
Can I get back out of here? Oh.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
I literally thought that org out.
Molly has served our family for 5 generations, and you go and give her clothes? Now I will have to cook and clean until we can replace her with another elf. Did you think of that? Or do you hate your mother that much?
That's cool. I caught that stream. I was like the actual movie. I got a couple missions.
I've always said that.
About to be nosy. There's also another icon over here. I'm assuming that's what I'm going towards.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me,
Yes,
Gareth?
I do.
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
No. I don't want to do this quest. I want to do this one.
Billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
I honestly thought he was about to teach me that curse right here. That would have been dope. Oh, I'll get a spellcraft. That's nice. We'll lead the way. How far is it? Oh my god. Almost there. Gotta be fast. Gotta be quick like ninja. Oh. Oh. Too late. Oh my god. I had it right there. I hit it, nothing happened.
That's it.
There it is. Oh, house token. Let's go. Okay. Gotta share. What's her name? Boom. It's fine. I'm not gonna do that. Where do I go? That's okay. I gotta find the statue first. It's actual statue. So. Just baby. That's all the way at the top. No, I think that's it right there.
Revelio.
I don't know if they actually have it directly on the item. I think you gotta go down. That's just a puzzle.
Lumos. This looks like the right statue.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
What was the password?
How offensive.
Duncan
Next
owes his
Arcane, a
reputation to you.
genius. Happy Possibly. But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This
Rebellion.
disillusionment charm is superb. I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm
Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings!
I can
Any
actually
luck
turn in
removing
more of
some
those.
more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. Bring me a few more moons and I'll show you how to improve casting Alohomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Was it just cats? Where's that statue? There it is.
Descendium! Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Exciting.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though. I need to fix the lift before I can use it.
Oh yeah.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick.
Wasn't that cool, right? You know? I love the stuff that happens like this in the game. It's so cool.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio.
I feel like I gotta do something with that. Nothing.
Confringo.
I thought there was gonna be an animal or a spider in there, but it wasn't. Oh, okay.
Going to have to get past this.
Levioso.
Oh.
Reparo. Levioso. Reparo.
Okay, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way.
Confringo! Reparo. Leviosa.
One more to go and I'll make it across. Something's getting in the way of that platform.
No. I need to do this.
Descendo. Leviosa.
Aha, got it.
Okay.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Oh.
Confringo.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
What's that? I gotta get everything. None of this stuff, of course, is off.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio. I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer. Leviosa.
Well, let's see, what's the next? Lily have a spawn in her classroom. That's nice. Awesome.
What are you up to now?
Attending astronomy class.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. It was practically brand new.
A pristine night for stars.
Professor
Perhaps
Shah,
I should talk to this lady.
I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh,
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
The money says that you won't regret it, usually regrets it.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is
Must
good to
say,
leave the
dude.
classroom now and then.
I want the
It's
fight.
not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Revelio.
It's just not as tidy as I expected.
That's hilarious. I think I found it. I'm assuming that's it right there.
More cobwebs. Confringo! You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Maybe.
Look, there's the table. I think
They
you
are
should
fun.
do the honors. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Nice.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
It's actually crazy we never asked him to, he speak gobbledygook. I'm probably not gonna find astronomy tables. I am probably not gonna do that. That's a little too boring for my taste. Can I go through over here? No. That's what I just completed. Yeah, that's the owlery. Alright. I expect the hour. I just wanted to go and kill a couple wolves. Did a couple stories. A lot of different things changed up. I'm actually able to have my guy look directly at the camera, which is dope. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by and checking out Hogwarts Legacy with me. Take it easy.